Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zach Hayes 44 or King Snipe on Xbox. Just coming to you with a deck profile of Cyber Angels. The set just came out in Dragons of Legend. It's a new set. Just wanted to do some recording. Show you guys my deck profile. It's actually pretty consistent. My extra deck is not done yet, so when I show you guys my extra deck, you can laugh at me, you can make fun of me, whatever you want, but it's actually pretty neat. It's not too bad. Alright, so what we're going to start off here first is you play 3 Max C. Yes, it's a hand trap, but it's also level 2, which I will actually show you some combo plays that allow you to make the deck really fast and consistent. But other than that, I mean, Maxi is a great hand trap. It's against pretty much any deck that special summons. So, once again, it's a level 2. You can also make rank 2s or level 4 synchros in this deck. Sorry, my nose is a little runny. Next, you play 2 Fabled Cerebral. It's the tuner monster of the deck, so it allows you to synchro summon. I also play Fabled Unicorn, which you'll also see in my extra deck. I only have a few monsters in my extra deck for right now, but basically what this deck does is when you activate the ritual spells, you discard. So if you have him in your hand, you discard him with the ritual spell and another monster. And then his effect, when he's discarded, you can special summon on your side of the field. So you can make a rank 2 or you can synchro. Next we have Cyber Petite Angel. You play 3 of this card. If you draw into this card along with a ritual monster like you see here, or a ritual spell card, you can basically do a hell of a lot of damage. It's not an OTK deck yet. The new support, the new monster hasn't come out yet, and the new I don't think it's a ritual spell, but I know it's a spell card that allows you to do something sick. But yeah, three Cyber Petite Angel. It's also a level 2 light, which you can use to synchro. So that's there. You play a total of 6 level 2 monsters into the deck, so you don't really want to use a lot of level 2 or rank 2s or level 4 synchros. Next, his Cyber Angel Iditen or Iditen, that's what I like to call him. This is my favorite card in the deck. When she is ritual summoned, you can add 1 ritual spell card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So pretty much, you activate the ritual spell, you send another one of her, and like this to the graveyard to summon her. And then you can add the ritual spell card that you when the ritual summon is resolved, you activate her effect to add that ritual spell card back to your hand. So you just keep recycling it and you never run out of cards in your hand. Her other effect is if she's tributed by any means, you can make all ritual monsters you control gain 1,000 attack and defense. So if I just, God forbid, I draw into all 3 of these my first turn. Sorry about that. I draw into all 3 of these first turn. And the ritual spell, I can pretty much tribute both of these to the grave to summon the third, and then her attack becomes 3,600. It's only a 1,600, 2,000, but still pretty darn good. And it's a level 6 light, so you can make any generic level 6. So I like her. She's my favorite. Next you have Cyber Angel Ben 10. Yes, I know, Ben 10, the animated series, you know, it can be turned into like 100,000 different monsters. Her effect is you must ritual summon this card with Machine Angel Ritual. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, you inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original defense in the graveyard. If this card is tributed, you can add a light fairy type monster from your deck to your hand. So you could pretty much add anything in the deck except for Max C and Cerebral, which is also very good. She's also a level 6 light, which is good. Next we have Cyber Angel Dakini. Her effect is the same thing. You can only ritual summon her with Machine Angel Ritual. If this card is ritual summoned, you can make your opponent send 1 monster that they control to the graveyard, their choice if they have more than 1. This card plays really, really good against Cosmo, because if they have a a tin can on the board or anything else, and they only have 1 monster and they tag out for like Dark Destroyer, as soon as Dark Destroyer hits the field, this effect would resolve, so they would have to send Dark Destroyer to the grave, which means that they would not get the effect to pop her, which is really good. Her other effect is if a ritual monster I control attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing to your opponent, and then once per turn during your end phase, you can target 1 ritual monster or 1 Machine Angel Ritual and in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So I think she's really good. She's a level 8 light, so you can make rank 8s with this deck, which is broken. Because the new Cypher Dragon that just came out actually makes this card really good. I play 1 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, 1 Day of Peace, and 1 Soul Charge. I play 1 of each because I don't like Darkhold 2. I like to have monsters on my board. I play 1 Day of Peace because each player draws a card. Neither player takes damage to the end of your opponent's next turn. It's also good in case you draw into a garbage hand and you need to protect yourself for a turn. Soul Charge is also good because if you ritual summon these guys like the proper way, you can Soul Charge them back from the grave. But if you send them with the ritual or whatever, you can't, which is kind of stupid. I played 2 trade-in for her. It's actually really consistent. I was thinking about playing this at 1, but then I thought the deck's already got a lot of draw power, but draw power doesn't really hurt you. I play 3 Terraforming because of the field spell. I play 3 just to see the field spell more. You'll understand why I play so many spells in a minute. I'll explain it to you when I get to the field spell. I play 3 Machine Angel Ritual. Basically what this card does is use a ritual summon any machine or any Cyber Angel ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster, which is really good. It also says if a light monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, while this card is in your grave, you can banish this card instead. So I'm not necessarily sure if it lasts to the end of the turn or if it's just for that one, but have to check the ruling on that when the ruling actually comes out for it. But I think that if you can keep recycling this card, it's broken. It's really good. Next I play 3 Ritual Sanctuary. This is the field spell. Okay, this card is broken. It says you can discard 1 spell card, add 1 light ritual monster or 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. You can shuffle any number of spell cards in your graveyard or from your graveyard into the deck. Then target 1 light fairy type monster in your graveyard whose level equals the number of cards you shuffled into the deck. Special summon it. So pretty much, you want to see this card a lot because when you do, pretty much what you do is just send all of your spell cards to the grave, and you can special summon any light fairy type monster, any. So you can play this card in Monarchs or anything that has like a high light fairy type that you can discard. So I think this card is pretty much good in any fairy deck as of right now. Next I play 3 Pre-Preparation of Rites. This card is really good in this deck because you can add the Machine Angel Ritual, and then you can pretty much add any of the ritual monsters to your hand. So it becomes really, really broken. I play 1 Solemn Warning, 2 Quaking Mirror Forces because this is my favorite Mirror Force because pretty much like it stops everything. And then 2 Storming. I play 2 Storming and not Drowning because you're always going to have a monster on the board, regardless if it's the 300 monster or Max C or anything from the extra deck. So that's it as far as main deck goes. Next, we're going to go to the extra deck. Now, mind you, I only have, I think it's like 5 monsters in here or something like that, so it's nothing too special. First, I have the Fable Unicorn. This card's really good because you'll always have at least 2 cards in your hand and at max 3 by the end of your turn. So putting him on the board, it's pretty good. Next I play 1 M7. This card is really, really good because it's generic. My flash just went off. I don't know why. Whatever. It's a generic rank 6, so you can pretty much summon anything, or you can pretty much summon it with anything in the deck. This is the new rank 6 that just came out. It's known as number 24 Dragulus the Vampire Dragon. It's a generic. Not too bad. Photon Strike Bouncer, because it can negate any monster. And then you have Heroic, Son of Overlords, and I don't know how to pronounce the last of it, Heliopolis. It's 2 level 8s. It's a dragon type. Pretty much you detach a material. You, from this card, tribute any number of monsters from your hand and or side of the field. And then minimum 1. And then you destroy equal number of cards on your opponent's field. So pretty much you summon this. You activate the effect, you tribute I-10, and then all the ritual monsters you control gain 1,000 attack and defense. So it's pretty good. That's it for my extra deck. I really haven't been able to find anybody with a lot of rank 6s. I'd like to run another Photon Strike Bouncer. That would be nice. But as far as right now, that's pretty much it. I want to run Herald of Arclight, and I want to run Gachi Gachi and Sky Pegasus, I think it's called. I don't remember. I think that's what the anime called it. But yeah, guys, that's it for main deck right now. I'll be sending you guys with another update on the extra deck when I finish it. But that's it for right now. Thanks again. Once again, this is ZachHayes44, otherwise known as King Snipe on Xbox. Add me on Xbox. Talk to you guys later.